Right everyone, I'm just filming this. I've put this together. This was one of the bodies I bought at the weekend. I've added it on a stick, and then I've got a wooden plate, a wooden plank thing for it, and I've glued it all together and painted the whole lot white, and I am going to be decorating that tonight to show you, just so you can see what you can do with them. And I've got these bodies for sale, so if you're interested in one, let me know, and I'll sort things out for you. I think I've only got about 3 left, if that. But like I say, I'm using one. I'm going to show you how I do it, but you can do them in any way you want. Hi everyone, right, I hope you can actually see what I'm doing, because I'm now going to start on this body. So what I've done is I've already glued in the stick that I'm using to the base. I've got all my bits around me that I'm going to be using. I'm now going to do black on white instead of white on black. I've put the hole in the bottom, which is, I've centred it. All I need to do now is to add quite a bit of glue around it, as well as so much inside the entrance of that hole. And then I'm just going to stick when I can find the whole blooming thing. There we go, like that. And I'm pushing it so far in because I do want it quite tall. And just let that set for now, but then I'm going to put some more glue underneath. So I'll be back in a minute. Now, just for added extra support underneath, I've cut myself a disc. You cut it down to the middle, you fold it in half, and then you do little snippets along the edges like that. Open it up and do your last one on the crease. And what that does is, when you pop that around the base of the body form, I'm just going to show you if I can. What you do is you pop that onto the base, and this bit will glue onto the stem while that glues onto the body. So all you do now is just attach that around there using a little bit of glue and some more on the stem, and then just ease that back up really quick like that. But then it holds the body for you. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that that's straight, give that chance to go off, and go on to the next bit. Right, now this is set, what I'm going to be doing is painting the top of it. Painting the whole lot, and this is going to be black on white, remember. So I've now got my black acrylic paint. Oops, no, I shook it and I've took the lid off. Well, that's me, you know what I'm like. Just getting the paintbrush that I need. You just paint the whole thing black. Now I'll come back when I've done this. As you can see, I've now painted the whole bodice black, the stem and the base. And I've not done around the edges because otherwise the card may not stick, so I'm going to leave that as is, because I am going to be putting a card around it. Now what I'm going to do is just leave that to dry, and then move on to the next stage. Right, what I've done now, I've attached the underskirt, which is the black lace one, and attached to the bottom of that the lace, the white lace, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, does that? So that's what we've got up to now, and I'm just attaching the beads. So I'll just lift this up so you can see what I'm doing. It's at an odd angle, I'm sorry, but I can't help that. So I've done the first lot of beads, and I'm just about to do the second lot. What I do is I just put a little speck where I want it, get the back of the bead, whatever it is, there it is, hook that over, and then just hold the bead in place. And then just measure that up for the next bit, which is on the other side, like that. And you've got that. Now what I'm going to do next is to pop the head bit on, because I haven't done that up to now. Putting quite a bit of glue on there, and then stick the bead to the back of that. Okay. Oh, and then what I'm going to do, stick the back of the bead first onto there. All you do is just put a little bit of glue at the back, and then just drop the bead onto it like that. Like that. And then the same again with the back, with the smallest bead. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue in the neckline and add that. And because this is quite stiff, this thin bead, what I'm going to do is just pop a little bit more glue. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just a little bit of glue above them beads there, which will help bring that down like that on that side. I hope you can see this. And then again, lift the bead up, pop a little bit more glue just above the second row of beads, and pop that in there. And then when you bring it round to the front, you need to pull on that, and you just glue that one into the breastbone. Like that. And be careful you don't burn yourself, because it's quite easily done. And just hold that in place. That's all I'm doing, is just holding that in place. Never mind all the stringy bits, you can pull all them off later. They do get in the way, they're a pain. But I do love this glue gun, thank you very much. I absolutely do love it, because it's right fine nib and you can get into all the nooks and crannies you want. Never mind if you get any glue on there, and if it happens to peel a bit of paint off, go back and paint it black, that's fine. I always take off the excess glue. Like that. And there, you've got that so far. Okay? I know the pearl strings aren't really that straight, but never mind about that. Now, what I've got to do next is I'm going to put the little plate in the breastbone there. And I haven't covered this with the glitter. Right, what I've done now, I'm sorry, but some of this isn't loading, so I'm having to do the best I can. Right, what I've done is I've painted the whole thing black. And then I've added the lace trim, which I'll just show you, which is the black underneath, which is what I wanted to do. And then I added this skirt piece on as well. And it's absolutely stunning, stunning lace. And then what I've done, I'm just starting now. I've already started with the I've made the necklaces out of the pearl string, and then I've done 3 lots, and then I've done one of these little tiny. If I can just show you. Do you remember the wooden butterflies? I got them little tiny ones. So I've done one of those with the black soot distressing. I've then glittered it with this 3D glitter gel, and I think you can see it, I'm not sure. You should be able to see that. And then on top of that I've added a button, and I do like that. I think it's really, really pretty. And what I'm going to do now is finish off the trimming. I also need to do this top piece as well. Well, I don't know, I could leave it white or decorate it, but I'm going to paint it black, so I'll be back in a minute when I've done that. That's the head bit that I'm going to do. Right, now as you can see, I've painted this black. Now, I run out of the, you know, the little polystyrene balls, but what I did have was a polystyrene egg. And all I did with that was to chop off the pointed bit to make it flat, and I've glued that onto there, so you can still use that as a stick pin holder if you wanted to. And so far that's what we've got now, so I'm just going to give you a quick overview of that. I'll turn this round to show you. So what I'm going to do now is to move on and do this, which is the border to go around the edge. And what I've done is I've cut a long strip of the heart shape border. and I'm now going to colour that and attach that. Right, I've got this done so far, and I do like it that it's like a black and grey colour. So what I'm now going to do is attach this to the base, and for that I need room. Okay, but I'm going to attach it from the middle at the front first. Let me just make sure that I've got a little bit of white showing there, but get that done. So all I do is pop a little bit of glue on the front of this to start me off. Okay, and you have to make sure you've got room and press everything firm in. I've just got a bit of dry glue there, and then you need to turn this on its side like that, and work your way around slowly, because you don't want it to go over the edge, otherwise it won't stand properly. Now I've got that going, I'm going to have to put mine down and do it, and I need to pull that board forward so it's completely level. Okay, move these bits out of the way. I'll just do that. Doesn't matter if it goes over the edge a bit. Make sure you press it firmly and it's fitting all the way around. I'll just swing that round with it. Well, you probably have more room than I have, but I'm working in a very tight space. Oops. And just work your way around. Pressing it nice and firm, making sure that that sticks on the, you know, it's level at the bottom as well. I'm just going to swing mine round again. I hope you can see what I'm doing. That's all you do, is just attach it like that. It actually makes them look really, really pretty with these borders on. I'm trying to keep it in view. And what I was going to say was this was just a piece of MDF cut into a circle and hole drilled partly down the middle, and then that was just like just from B&Q, these sticks, like a piece of doweling. And I've just left that long enough to overlap at the back. It doesn't matter about this because you're not going to see that bit, but just to secure that down like that. Unfortunately the circle was a little bit too big, but it does look good because you can use it as storing things, like I said, my friend will probably put her nail polish in theirs or whatever she wants to put in it. Now I did colour both inside and out on this one with it being a black base. The white one was fine, you didn't need to do the inside. So I'm just going to lift that up and see if you can see that. 10 seconds to go. Just show you that. Right, what I'm doing now, I'm just adding a little bit of trim to this. I'll just show you the front. To this, I just like it the way that little bit of white shows above the black, so it's just a little bit of gathered trim. I've already started it because I thought I was filming and I wasn't, so I'm really sorry. So I'll just do that. I'm going to attach this bit at the back. And then just snip that bit off. Add a little bit of glue and glue that down. Okay. And I just think that looks really pretty with that on. Never mind all the glue bits, you can take all them off later. So I'm just going to show you what we've done so far. I've put the trim on the bottom. I've not finished trimming that up at all. But I have some trim left from this, from the waist, that I'm now going to trim the bottom bit with. So I do need to have that kind of supported like that. And I do think that sets that off pretty nice. Now what we're going to be doing next, I'll just put that to one side. Oh, I'll put the head bit on. Now that's dry, we'll put the head bit on. Now I've got this little bit of trim, so I'm just going to lift the camera up a little bit. I've only got a couple of minutes to do this. Got this bit of trim, and all I'm going to do is attach it around the head. But before I do that, I'm just going to pop the feathers on, which is slightly to the back. Oops, stay on. Hey, don't want to stay. Where's my other feather? I'm going to put 2 in here. Like that. Oops, keep on, keep on. Oh, bum. Bum, bum. I'm trying to film it. See if I'd turn it round and do it, but I want to see how it's going to lay on the head bit. And all I'm going to do then is attach this bit of trim around there, so I just cut enough off that I need. Right, I've got 1 minute 47 to do this bit. So, all I'm going to do, glue the trim first itself. Like that. Turn it around. I've probably just got time to do this. Like I say, just glue the trim. I'm going to cut that little bit off. Stick that down. And then just glue that bit there. And cut that. And hold that on. Let's turn it round. Let's have another look. Yeah, it looks brill. Like that. Coming on really nice. Not sure if you can see that properly. See if you can hold it up. That's great, isn't it? So I'm quite pleased with that up to now. Love it now I've got this little bit of trim on. And now I'm going to finish off decorating it and everything. I've tried this dress out, this dress form, to see what it looks like, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So here you go. I'm going to explain what I've done. At the top I've stuck on one of the polystyrene balls. I mean, you can stick pins in it or whatever you want to do with it if you're going to use it. I've actually made this for a friend of mine in work. She's leaving tomorrow, and we are dearly going to miss her. And she was a dancer, so you know, it's going to be an ideal gift for her. But what I've done, I just painted the whole bodice white, and then I went over it all with this 3D glitter glue. Because I didn't want to put any material on it, I didn't want to paint it or anything like that, so that's what I've done. I've gone through over the ball as well with the same glitter glue. I've stuck a couple of feathers in the top and this glittery headband. I've made the I used one of the butterflies from a little wooden butterfly that I've decorated up and stuck some little beads on it, the flatback beads, and they're all multicoloured. It's like black, purples, blues, greens, but you can't actually see the colours in these beads, and I've stuck the whole beads all the way around the dress. I've then layered it with 2 lots of lace, this black trim underneath, and then this was what I picked up originally, and I stuck that over it but left the top showing. I did like that from the bottom one. I've stuck a row of pearls on here, made a pearl necklace on the smallest pearls. I then used a larger set of pearls that I've made, and an even larger one still, and just glued them onto the bosom part so that they just hang here. I did put these little blings around here as well, and I'm just going to turn it around so you can actually see the back and the sides. And as you can see, I've put those beads all the way around, so it's completely coated in the glitter glue first, and it's stunning, it really is. And then put that what I've done there, I'm going to show you now because I've added a piece to it. Now you know I'll put it on the wooden disc and just slowly go down to this. And what I've done with the wooden disc, I've added a 2-inch border all the way around, and what I did with it, I cut out a border with the border punch. I managed to get that butterfly thing working. It was a job and a half basically, but I managed to do the whole border with the butterfly punch. I'm just going to lower this down to see if I can show you this properly. Whoops. Like that. Sorry. I've got things on the handle of my camera. And then what I've done is I've embossed with black glitter, embossing powder, the 2 lots of leaves, and then stuck 4 black flowers, black roses, and to that, just let me see if I can show you, to that I've added black glitter, you know, the stickles. Now, reason why I've done this is because she does have lovely nails, and she wears, always comes in every day with some different nail polish, and what I thought she could do with this bodice was to stand up her nail polishes in the bottom here. So she's making it an actual function, you know, I've made it a functional object, a functional gift. So she can put stick pins in the head if she wants to, and she can also put her nail polishes in the bottom. And I think you'll agree, it's actually turned out really, really nice. I'm just going to raise this up again, thrilled with it. And I just think it's stunning basically. Absolutely beautiful. I love it to death. And look, so you can see the black glitter on the flowers. And I love the way the feathers are just hanging at the top there. I'm not sure if you can see that. My body form. And I hope you like it. Hi everyone, I'm in the process now. I'm going to start and make a friend of mine one of the Dressforms. It's my birthday in March and I'm big 5-0. Anyway, I was getting back to this. So, I'm going to make Olga one of the dress forms. And to do that, she has said it's okay for me to film it. And what I'm making at the moment are these. Now, please don't ask me who sent me what. I mean, the pearls are mine. But these little tiny flowers, which I've got them in like a opaque and a pearl. These, somebody sent me them, and I'm not sure who it probably was Olga. No, I don't think it was. I'm not sure if it was, well, it was somebody else, and the name's gone at the moment. So what I'm doing is I'm attaching these little pearls that I've got, and all you do is put a little bit of glue, and that's why I'm really chuffed to death about this glue gun. A bit of glue on there. Sorry if you can't see, I'm trying. And then you just pop the little flower onto the glue, and it'll set it. It comes through the hole at the back, just wipe it off. And you can sort all the bits out later. So I'm actually making these, because these are going to go on the dress form for decoration. So this is going to be a bit of a tedious job, but I did say I would film it, and I'm going to film it. I hope you know, Olga, I am supposed to be clearing up. I've packed in for night. I didn't get round to doing that shelf. I'll do it tomorrow. I won't mind. I've got 5 albums to finish. 5 wedding albums. I haven't finished them yet. Because they're all the same, I got bored and put them down. But I must get back to them because the lady's waiting for them. Fortunately, she's a friend, so she'll hang on. But this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to come back and do the next bit. Right, what I'm doing now is actually making the necklace for this new dress form that I'm going to be doing. So I've made a selection of beads. These are genuine gemstone, cat's eye. Then I've got some pearls and some little like amber squares. And I'm going to make one of them and then use string beads for the other 2. Because I just wanted to do this for the dress form. Right, I'm just saying, I've got the necklace done ready. I'm going to have a smaller pearl one in the middle and a longer pearl one on the outside, so when that hangs, it hangs properly. And if it doesn't look right, I won't glue it on. I'll just stick with all pearls. There's a pearly bling ready to go on the dress form. And again, the ones that's a little bit more clear, which are the opaque ones. Now to the lace. Now what I've found, I don't have this in white, but I have it in a cream. But we'll see how we get on, because I might just glimmer mist it yet. So I've got this trim that somebody sent me with little roses on. And then this is the lace for the bottom of the dress, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It is expensive, but like I say, Mabel gave me some to start with, and then I went out and bought some myself because I love it so much. But that's the dress, the bottom of the dress. I've just got to find something to go underneath it, which I'm going to do tomorrow. Because right now, I've got the wrong light in my living room, and I need the daylight to actually see the difference between cream and white. But my lighting's crap, it's awful. But that's the lace that's going on the bottom of the dress form, so I've now got that ready. Right, what I'm going to do now is just to show you the bits. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all, but I'm going to show you what I've got as trimmings. Now, I have got some of these, which are those that I might put in either the hip or the headdress. I have got these. I'm not saying I'm going to put them on, but I've got these. There's another vintage butterfly. I might change and put that one in, I'm not sure. I'm going to use that stick pin that I made tonight. I do have that, see, I want something for around the neck, the centre of the neck, and I can bling that up. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I've found that little flower. Some beaded trim in the colours, but I'm not sure. But I do like these, which are the, I like that. Maybe hang that from the neck. If not, that one. So we'll see. We'll see how we go on. And I found a little wooden heart, so I'm not sure at the moment. Like I said, that is the necklace. I've also found these in my stash, which somebody sent me. And that one I made. Using the little pearls. And I'm thinking because Olga wants white. Whoops. And then, what I've got, gorgeous marabou feathers. White marabou feathers. I've also got them in a brown. Tan. Chocolate brown. I've got some small ones for the hat, you know, for the headdress. In white. And one little brown one. And then I've chosen some of these as well, because I don't know, might use them, might not. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do at the moment. But I'm just getting everything ready, because I like to be prepared. I've also sorted this out. I mean, I might use some of it, I might not. You've seen the rose trim. I found this white trim, so I might use that for the headdress. I don't know. Some pearl to make the pearl necklace. I've got some beaded trim with pearl on. Could be made for the headdress, I'm not sure. The small pearl for the pearl necklace. I'm just going to see though, if that will go through there, that will be ideal. It will. And what I can do with that is to make the choker. So yeah, I'll leave that with that, just to remind me. I have found this beaded trim that somebody sent me as well, or gave me, I can't remember who. And I do apologise when I can't remember, but there's that. Might use it, might not. And then this I bought myself. So I don't know whether I'm going to use any of that yet. We'll see. Hi, I'm not sure if you can actually see what I'm doing, but I'll just show you this angle. I'll check through the... Right, what I've done is I've put on an underskirt like that. It's really nice laced. And on top of that I've added this gorgeous trim, this lace. It is stunning. And I've checked all the trims and that, and this is the one I like. I do like this trim. So what I'm doing at the moment is just going round slowly, adding the trim. And all I'm doing is putting a blotch of glue on the dots in the pattern of the trim. Because this actually sits in between the band at the top. And I do like that. And I've not finished with it yet at all. But it's quite stunning. I like this. I mean, I'm taking my time with it, you know. I mean, these are not things you can rush. Let me just snip that off. I'm glad I didn't use all of that because I haven't used it yet. So I'm just going to pop this little last bit on here. Just want to trim that edge off, and then I'm going to that's glued in safely. The skirt bit's glued in as well. Yeah, I like that. Not sure if you can see it. I mean, I've got no base. Ray's making me the base tomorrow, but I have painted it white. Let me just see if we can see this through the camera. Yeah. I'll show you a different angle when I've sorted it out, but right now I'm just trying to see what else I'm going to do. Yeah, I like that. Really, really pretty. It is quite nice, that. Now, I don't know if I've got another ball for the head. Have I? It could be anywhere. So I'm going to just have a look round and see if I can find one. Because I had a look before and I couldn't. So I won't be long. I'm not sure whether you can see what I'm doing. But what I've done is I've improvised. I haven't got another one of those polystyrene balls. But what I had, and you don't believe what I've done. You know the rollers, the sponge roller that you put your handle in and you do your painting with? Well, it was rounded here at the top, which is what I'm after. So I cut a piece off. And I've glued it on, and then to pull the neck bit in, what I've done is I've just put some, oh God, thread all over me, put some cotton on it, tied it, twisted it round, tied it to pull the neck in, and it's given the shape of what I want. So improvise, ladies, come on, think outside the box, because I'm always doing it. So what I'm doing now is just putting a little bit of fancy lace that's on the base of the neck of the body, and not the head bit itself. Oh, I can't get in there. Which is just to hide that little bit there. And I couldn't find one anywhere, and I thought, well, I can't wait because I've got to get this done. I hope you don't mind that, Olga. But this is all what crafting's all about, isn't it? It's just what crafting's about. Finding what you have and using what you've got. Now I know there's a hole in the top, but I'm going to fill that. How are you going to say how? Easy. There's a bit at the bottom here that I'm just going to snip off. And then what I'm going to do is cut round that till I get the size I need and plug it. You won't know any different. You can still use it to put your pins or your earrings in. No, but that's what crafting's all about, and I'm making it tidy. It's not going to look bad at all. Make sure that'll fit in there. Bit big. And come on, you've got to admit, I do come up with some brain box ideas, don't I? Well, you have to. I will glue that in once I know it fits. There, see, plugged. Once it's glued, who's going to know? You know, if you were on a desert island and had nothing, you'd soon have to find how to live, wouldn't you? Exactly. So that's what you do. Let me just pull this back a bit. Head plugged. Is it still filming? I haven't got a clue. Oh wait, 17 seconds to go, so at least you've seen me do that. Just improvise. That's what we've got to do. And then I'm just going to snip that. Like that. Once the headpiece is on and that, you're not going to know. But I think that looks... Hello everybody. Right, I've actually finished this apart from the base, and I can't do that till tomorrow till my husband cuts the base out for me. But Olga, I hope you like it. What I've done, I did say earlier that I had to use sponge and it was off a roller, and it's off a paintbrush roller. And I didn't like it like that, so what I've done is just taken a little piece of satin and glued that on, basically, tied it round and put an extra layer of lace around there. But there's the feathers in the hair, and you have got some pearly bling in the head, and some pearly bling as well. And I've done 3 different colours in the, 4 different colours in the feathers. I just elaborated it a little bit because it's white, cream, beige and brown. I'm not sure how close I can get this. I have put the pearly trim that I did with the little pearl in the flower around the neck like a choker. I've added this vintage droplet. To that I added this small set of pearls, and I did put that on there, and I'm going to bling that up in a minute. I might put a diamond in it or something. And then on this, a bigger string. I didn't like the necklace one, it didn't go with it. On the side, which I'm going to turn it round for you, actually, I quite like that. It looks quite nice. So I've done your two different coloured feathers again. They're marabou feathers. And I haven't blinged this up yet, but I'm going to. And that's like on the hip. And then you've got this trim with the beaded trim and the beads, the pearly bits that I added as well. I'll take all these bits off. I hate them. Just can't stand them. And then there's that gorgeous trim. And underneath, she's got like a petticoat on that's quite flashy and sprinkly. It's shiny as well. So I'm just going to stand back so you can see it in full. And there you go. That's your body form. I will put it on the base and match everything up. But I just wanted you to see the body form. Now all I've done with this is just paint it white. That's all I've done. Because I don't think you need to do too much to the body itself when you've got such a lot of trim. But I do like that. I'm just going to see if I can bring it closer this way. No. I thought my auto button worked. But there you go. That's your... if you can put the light further on it. Your body form. And I hope you like that. Please say you like it. No, I'm only kidding. If you don't like it, I can always do another one. I've just added, I don't know what made me do it, but I have. I've just added a vintage key on a chain on that side. It just looked a little bit bare. I don't know. I just liked it for some reason. Just liked having a key there. They had the key, didn't they? They always had a key to something. But there you go. Apart from the base, like I said before, that is your... oh, I've put this on as well. I've just added the bling to that because it was a little bit plain for me. But it coincides with all the colours. Hi everyone. Well, I finally finished my project. My black and red project. And I don't know. I wasn't too sure to start with. But I do like it. I'm always self-critical about my own work anyway. Let me see if I can put the light so you can actually see it. What I've done, I've taken the photographs, so you'll be able to see the photographs at the end. But I've recovered, you saw the whole dress form before I altered it, and I've gone stage by stage, apart from finishing it off and putting it together, because it was a little bit fiddly and I was getting a bit but what I've done is I've completely covered the body form in this. I'm going to show you the material. It's actually a scarf. I had some red and black material, and ever since I've had this, I wanted to do this dress form. So what I've done is I've completely covered it so that it's completely tight to the bodice, this section, and then using the material I got today, I've cut 3 layers at a time and then restitched them back into place. So instead of it being, let me just turn around, all black or all red, I've done that, and it is quite a long dress. It's one of the Spanish dresses with a train. And I just love it. I do love this. I love this part of it. And then I've edged it in the stuff I make my flowers with, that trim, tulle trim. I just think it makes it look really pretty. And as you can see at the back, I used the other trim, which was the diamante black trim, to go around the waist. I did put the diamantes around the back here, and I've put the trim again around the shoulders, like a little shawl type thing, sticking the feather in there as well. I haven't put any flowers on it. I do have one, but I'm not keen on it. I've got that one. I don't know. Yeah, because what I've done is I've used 2 different baubles. I've used a bauble here, a red bauble, and I've used a red diamante for the waist part, which was an earring, nice big glass one. And then at the top here, these are 2 separate earrings that I've clipped and popped on there. And like I say, I've just put a little bit of trim going up the feather. I didn't want anything else. I don't know, I might. I'm not sure, because I don't want to overdo it. I'm not one. I do like that, actually. I don't know what you think. Let me know what you think. But I just, yeah. Well, you know me, you know what I'm like. But I do like the dress form, how it's turned out. I'm quite pleased with that. Love the train at the back, look. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. I'm not sure whether it's a Spanish theme or a whorehouse. She looks more like she's coming from a whorehouse, doesn't she? But there you go. I just thought I'll show you that. I like it. There's something not quite right with it for me. I don't know whether it's because I've not put the flower on, but I don't want to. I can't stand things when they're blinged up too much. You ruin it. Suppose I could put that there. Oh yeah, I might do actually. I don't know. Could I put it there? Yeah. Yeah, I could actually. I'll fit it that side. So everything seems to be going around the right. I don't know, what do you think? I quite like that actually. I might do that. So, but that's it for now. I just thought I'll show you. I have got some photographs at the end of this if you want to have a look and see what you think. Oh, would that look alright there? No, it's too much, you see that. I love that. I just think I'm going to pop that on the skirt piece there. Yes, I think I will. Mine made up. I'm going to do that. So I hope you like that.